In this video, I will talk about reusable code, how the code which can be reused at different places within your framework can be placed at one within like a automation framework and reusable actions class, so that it can be called from wherever you need to reuse it instead of writing in all those different files. The example I will take is uh, one of the most common candidate for reusable code is selecting the browser selecting the browser which you want to use to run your tests, and also opening the URL. So here in this reusable action class, we see that code. So basically, you create a method called open browser, and the return type is iWebDriver, and the parameters of this open browser method are browser type and URL, and then you create like if-else statement depending on which browser you want to use for testing. You can select that by creating this if-else statement. So if browser type equals IE, then you use the driver code for Internet Explorer. Similarly, for Chrome, you use that for the Chrome driver, and for Firefox, which is default, so you don't need a driver. A Selenium WebDriver comes with the driver for Firefox. Now, this reusable action class can have other kind of actions also, which can be reused by any other classes within the code. For example, taking screenshots or logging actions. But let's limit ourselves to this browser selection in this video. So now let's say this is our test case, and in that test case, you can do data-driven testing to run the different iterations using different kind of browsers. But here I have hard-coded it just to make things simpler. So here we say that if we want to test run our test cases with Chrome, we declare a variable browser type equal to Chrome, or we can, if we want to do IE, we'll put IE here. Similarly, the URL, we hard code the URL here, but in real life you will get these variables from either CSV file or spreadsheet or database, so that automatically during different iterations you can test using different browsers or different URLs. So here we are using Chrome, so it will the string variable, we have declared it there, and then here we will assign this driver. So also driver variable has been declared of iWebDriver type, and here then we say driver is equal to automation framework. That's where our reusable actions class is located. Dot reusable actions, and within that reusable actions there is open browser method. So this method is static, so that's why you're able to you don't need to create an object of the class. You can just IntelliSense it. In the drop down you'll see open browser, and then the arguments you are going to pass is browser type and URL, which you have already declared those two variables. So let's run this test case. So run test. So it will open the Chrome browser, go to the URL which we declared in the variable, and perform the tests and close the browser. Now let's take another example where we want to do the same test using Firefox. Although in our if-else statements we didn't had an option of Firefox, but if it was not Chrome or IE, then it was going to default to Firefox. But let's try it. So we'll run the test. So it launched Firefox browser. To enter the username and password, Chrome was very fast. Firefox a little bit slower, but it went pretty quick anyways. In this case too. So this is how you can use reusable code of browser selection and put it in our reusable actions class in your framework. And if else is also okay to use, but sometimes it's better to use the switch case statement also, by which you can also accomplish same thing, where you can switch, you can take different cases when where the browser is IE or Internet Explorer or Chrome or some other browsers, and depending upon which variable is set to which browser value, it will choose that case. That's it for today. See you next time.